Hailey Bieber is being accused of shading Selena Gomez by calling her uninspired.
Did Hailey Bieber just purposely reignite her feud with Selena Gomez? Unfortunately, Hailey did not stop there. I think there is space for everybody. I don't feel competitive with people I'm not inspired by. Whether Hailey was throwing shade 2 years ago at this TikTok that blew up their drama, she 100% did in that interview.
It's been years, but the internet still can't quit the Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber triangle. Now, Hailey is finally opening up about how exhausting it is to constantly be pitted against Selena. From endless online comparisons to wild fan theories, these two women have been dragged into each other's narratives over and over, even though they've both seemingly moved on. Selena just tied the knot with Benny Blanco, sparking comments about her copying Hailey and Justin's 2018 wedding. Both stars have made it clear there's no beef between them, but the internet is not letting it go, even though it's been over a decade. Now, Hailey just came out in an interview with Wall Street Journal magazine, and she decided to speak candidly about how tiring it is to constantly be pitted against other people, particularly when she never asked for any of it. And guys, people feel as though Hailey threw some shade at Selena Gomez because she said she isn't one to compete with people she isn't inspired by. And Selena has responded on her IG stories that she now deleted last night, but of course I screenshot it for y'all, and the internet has thoughts, you guys. So let's get into it. To celebrate Rhode's $1 billion sale to e.l.f. Cosmetics and its Sephora launch, Hailey's brand marked one of its most successful years ever. Before we get into the drama side of things, in the article, Hailey was described as a new member of a growing class of beauty supermoguls, with Rhode's achievements solidifying her place in the beauty world and putting her alongside the likes of Rihanna and Selena Gomez, both of whom also launched successful brands sold at Sephora. Hailey was asked if she worried Sephora shoppers might compare Rhode to Rare Beauty, given the ongoing narrative of a rivalry between her and Selena Gomez. And her publicist suggested skipping the question, but Hailey chose to address the chatter, offering a simple but effective response. "It's always annoying being pitted against other people. I didn't ask for that," she said. "When people want to see you a certain way and they've made up a story about you in their minds, it's not up to you to change that." While speculation about her and Justin's relationship hasn't stopped either, Hailey stressed what their reality is. "We're both really finding our voices of who we are, and I believe both really walking authentically in what it is we actually want to be doing." Before we get into what she had to say just now about her and Selena Gomez, Hailey spoke more explicitly about being pitted against Selena Gomez back in June of 2023. She said, "I don't think that this is about me, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. This is not about this. This is about this pitting between two women and division between two women. It's about the vile, disgusting hatred that can come from completely made up and twisted and perpetuated narratives that can be really dangerous." Now, in this interview, Hailey was especially disgusted that she and Selena were compared solely because of their connections to Justin. Like, all of this being over a guy. Two women being pitted against each other because of a guy? It's awful, she said. "I hate it. I've hated it since the beginning." And I think that kind of goes back to a little bit of just being misunderstood, when it's like time and time again, I don't know why I keep having to say, and we keep having to say, that there is no issue and there is no problem. It's so disappointing that people still behave this way over a man. It's the world we live in, unfortunately. Now, back to it, Hailey was also asked if she felt competitive, seeing as her Rhode products will have to stand up against other Sephora brands, and here's what she had to say to that. She said she doesn't feel competitive with other Sephora brands, and I quote, "I think there is space for everybody," she said, noting that she is most competitive with herself. And I quote, "I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by." Now, as I mentioned, this isn't the first time that Hailey and also Selena has spoken out against fan narratives that pit the both of them against each other, because a lot of you may remember back in 2022, both of them posed and hugged together, and this absolutely broke the internet. Everyone thought this was a sign of them kind of saying that there was no bad blood between them. And then in 2023, a lot of you may remember both Hailey and Selena put out statements on their social media Instagram stories defending each other and calling out fans for spewing hate online. It started with Selena writing, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop." Momentarily, Hailey made a statement on her Instagram story writing, "I want to thank Selena for speaking out, as her and I have been discussing the last few weeks how to move past this ongoing narrative between her and I. The last few weeks have been very hard for everyone involved, and millions of people are seeing so much hate around this, which which is extremely harmful. While social media is an incredible way to connect and build community, moments like this only create extreme division instead of bringing people together. Things can always be taken out of context or construed differently than they were intended. We all need to be more thoughtful about what we post and what we say, including myself. In the end, I believe love will always be bigger than hate and negativity, and there is always an opportunity to meet each other with more empathy and compassion. So update, last night Selena hopped on the IG stories and posted a response, which has since been deleted. But she wrote, "Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. Does not affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind, all brands inspire me. There's room for everyone, and hopefully we can all stop." And everyone's like, the grace this woman Selena has. Selena could have gone off, but instead she chose to be the bigger person and choose peace. And a lot of people feel as though the fact that she's still the one telling people to leave Hailey alone, that is real growth. All the top comments, "Oh Selena, you will always be the bigger person and we love you for that." Low-key think this is one of the biggest fan-fueled beefs ever. I genuinely do not think they really give a shit about each other, but fans will take any opportunity to paint anything either of them say as shade, leading to this endless cycle of them both having to address the most pointless things. And I feel like part of the reason Hailey's speaking out about this again for what feels like the millionth time is because of the documentary that came out about her earlier this year. There's no denying that this documentary here changed how a lot of people saw Hailey, especially with the stalking allegations involving Justin Bieber and all those side-by-side comparisons people pointed out where people felt like there was no way it was an accident, how often she seemed to mirror Selena Gomez throughout her career, from her outfits to even repeating things Selena had said almost word for word in old videos.
I realized that everybody else seemed to be narrating my life for me. Yes. So why don't I put something out that is my side of the story? It's not hateful or anything. It's simply a beautiful moment to let go of, and I'm really, really proud of it.
I was able to tell my story about who I was from my own mouth instead of people from the outside being able to tell my story for me.
Somebody asked me a while ago, what's the one thing you wish people knew about you? And I said I wanted it to be my heart.
What do you wish more people knew about you?
My heart.
You make me cry.
Oh, no, I don't.
This came out, I really felt like I always battled with the idea that people didn't really know me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey. And I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart. And
The first CD and the first concert I ever purchased.
That is interesting.
It was
Wait, she was the first concert you went to?
In the first CD I ever had.
She was the first record I ever bought, and she was the first concert I ever went to, Baby One More Time.
Britney documentary yet, and I love Britney Spears. She was the first concert I ever went to. Like, I idolized her as a kid, and
That was one of the moments where I was like, I don't have to be that 19-year-old body shape anymore because I'm not.
Like, I'm also growing up.
that's the other thing too that I think I'm learning is I'm not 19 anymore. I'm 24 now. I feel like my body has changed the most even this last.
But anyways, that's everything Hailey had to say. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.